At some point, if you live in this life, you're gonna face disappointment. You're gonna face defeat. You're gonna face devastation.
Usually the day that I say, I want to quit. A couple days later, I get a breakthrough.
Just do me a huge favor. On your worst day, just hold on. Give it one more day. On your worst day in your relationship, your worst day in your business, your worst conditions, give it one more day. Give it one more day. I promise you, a day will make a difference.
A blade does not become strong until it's been through the fire several times. And there's a lot of hammer work that has to take place. And then you're gonna have to go back in the forge again. And it's hot and it melts you down and you're uncomfortable. And then life is gonna pull you out and it's gonna put you on the anvil and it's gonna hammer on you some more. And you're gonna say, what, am I done yet? No. You've got a lot more forge time left. You've got a lot more hammer blows left. Embrace the journey and the process of life.
All of us will be successful in life if we don't quit.
Don't quit. Get off your butt. Get in the arena. Get dirty. Get sweaty. Get bloody. Get knocked down. Get back up.
See, you're not a failure until you quit. Failing is not hitting the mark. That doesn't mean you're a failure. You failed, but you don't become a failure. The only time you failure is if you quit. You don't quit. You just get up and get going, and don't you dare lay down.
The power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure, the hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This person doesn't care about the pain because there's no gain without pain. This is the winner's quality. You have that quality within you. What would your life be like as you look toward the future if you decided, I'm not going to allow my fears to stop me?
You got to have dreams and visions so big that it dwarfs all your fears. I don't care how hard at times you done fell on. If you still here, it's because you possess a resilience, a toughness, and inner strength of faith.
As you're working times with tears falling down your face, and you'll look back on the times and you will cherish those times.
May I suggest to you that even though you're in a dark place, you're in the right place? May I suggest to you that you are perfectly positioned, that everything you've ever prayed for and everything you've ever wanted in your darkest moment, that you're about to get ready for your breakthrough? May I suggest to you that what you think is the worst thing that ever happened to you, that this is probably the best thing that ever happened in your life? May I suggest to you that the fact that you lost it all, that sometimes in our darkest moments, it's the brightest time in our lives. You will survive. You gonna get through it. You gotta walk in your season. And a part of walking into your season is making a decision that when I get to my darkest moments, a part of the decision is when I can't wake up, everything in the tank is gone. When I'm broke emotionally, when I'm broke mentally, when I'm broke physically, when I'm broke and I ain't got no more. You gotta make a decision at that point. One more. Give it one more day. Give it one more chance. Give it one more opportunity. Don't give up. Don't give in. One more. If you've been doing 10 things and ain't working, do 11. You're not 100% sure what could happen if you keep going. Like, you're not 100% sure if you give it one more crack at it, if you give it one more chance. You're not 100% sure what's going to happen. But there's one thing I can tell you. You will fail if you give up. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you will be a failure if you quit. But I don't know what's going to happen if you keep going, but just keep going just to see what's on the other side.
And it's usually in those moments where you feel like you can't do it that you're closer than ever to having everything that you wanted.
Sometimes the greatest environment to make a commitment is the darkest environment. Sometimes we don't make a commitment until we lose everything. It's okay. Sometimes the level of commitment that's required to go to the next level doesn't happen when the bank account is full. Sometimes the level of commitment that we need, it doesn't happen when everything is going right. Sometimes you got to hit rock bottom. Sometimes you got to get sick. Sometimes life's got to put you on your back. Sometimes you got to lose it all. Between starting and success, it's gonna be a whole lot of failure in between. And what you gotta do is learn to play through the haters, play through it, play through the failures, the mistakes, play through it as if it doesn't exist. Push, just push past the play, push, don't quit, don't get, push. You push your way to success. I want you to see difficult differently. That weightlifter, when my man looking at those weights, it's gonna tear his muscles to pieces. But what he understands is that if he tears them down, they gonna rebuild themselves. And when they rebuild themselves, they're that much stronger. Listen to me. The more you go through, the more difficult it is. All you're doing is building muscle. So don't quit, don't give up, push through that stuff. Push through it. You can get through it. If you can just muster up enough strength to hold on and hold out. If you do not quit, if you do not give up, it's gonna happen. And if you persevere, trouble don't last always. Every storm that's come, it will pass.
Everybody's got big plans, but the plan's out the window when they get punched in the face. Stuff happens that are completely out of your control. And when we make plans, it is impossible in our finite state to be able to predict the unusual, unprecedented circumstances that will dramatically affect our plans. Plans will change. So how will you take the next step?
When everything says to quit, it keeps you going.
Life is going to test that will every time. Life is going to see how bad you want what you say you want.
It is the insecurity of the times that defines whom you really are.
It's very easy to be motivated on those good days of life. It's that cat who can be at the bottom of the fucking sewer, who can find great motivation alone. There's no coach, there's no trainer, there's no nothing. There's no mom, dad, sister, cousin, brother, wife, husband. It's you and you alone in the worst possible spot of your life. If you can find drive, determination, motivation in those times alone, you figured it out. And we have it all in our minds. It's how you talk to yourself and how you visualize coming out of it. It's how you see yourself in the dungeon of life. Many of us can't find strength there, but there's so much strength in the dungeon because so many people just stay there. It's that motherfucker who's willing to come out of it that becomes glorious at the end of it all.
It is the chaos of the time that creates the conqueror in the man. Those exceptional people who are uncomfortable with the times and rise to the challenge because they refuse to allow the chaos around them to determine the conqueror within them. People who resist the toll to go down and stand fiercely in spite of opposition and say, I'm going to do it anyway.
Sometimes you have to back up and go within and pray and meditate and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on. See, we can't control the thoughts that come in our minds, but we can control the thoughts that we dwell on. So your thoughts have magnetism, and the most challenging thing is to discipline your thinking, hold the vision of what it is that you want. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
You get up every fucking day, you look in the mirror, you tell that mirror, I'm a bad motherfucker. And one way or another, I'm gonna make it happen today.
This is a test. This is the day I'm gonna find out if my goals really are my goals. I'm talking about looking yourself in the mirror, looking yourself in the eye, and saying, I'm gonna fucking dominate today better than any other day.
You're gonna get up, you're gonna get dressed, you're gonna get out, and you're gonna do what you've been called to do. You're gonna be what you called to be, and you're gonna prove that everybody that tried to break you, everybody that tried to stop you, everybody that tried to kill your dream, you're gonna prove all of them wrong.
I'm gonna show them all they're wrong because I'm the champion. I'm gonna prove I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to you I'm the greatest. I'm gonna prove to the world I'm the greatest. There'll never be one like me.
Our character is defined by the choices we make on a moment-to-moment basis. It all adds up to the win. You might not win it today, but your efforts done today, even the failure felt today, are all measures that create the moment later. And if you got knocked down on the intentional core to get back up, try that same endeavor, then you find yourself victorious in that endeavor, that's the sweetest victory of all. That feels like confidence, that's unbreakable.
And you've come too far to only come this far. So you fight if you have to. You crawl if you have to. You scrap if you have to. You do whatever it takes, because on the other side of that pain is your promise. So you get through, you'll get through, so you can get your reward.
If you've ever had a moment in your life that you have measured yourself and come up short, if you've ever poured yourself into an individual, a company, a place or thing, and didn't get the results you expected, then this one is for you.
It's hard. It's hard changing your life. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. You gotta know why you're out here, because you're gonna get your butt kicked. When the storms of life come, and they're going to come, when life pounces on you, and that's gonna happen, when it catches you on the blind side and drop you to your knees, and that's going to happen. When your plans don't work out, and that's going to happen. When you start running out of money, and that's going to happen. When you want to give up, and that's going to happen. Your reasons will be your rod and staff to comfort you. Your reasons will be your bridge over troubled waters. But you got to know why you're there, because your reasons, when life drops you to your knees, your reasons will help you get back up. When times I wanted to give up, why are you here, Les? Because I want to make Mama proud of me. Why are you here, Les? I promised my kids I'm going to do for them. I'm going to give them a better life. I want to leave them a legacy. I'm not going to give up. Go back, fool, go back. No. I refuse to give up on my dream. And I'm not going to let anything stop me.
Sometimes you gotta start all over again. Sometimes you gotta refresh, and you're so worried about your bills. You're so focused on everything else but you, and you don't realize you are what's gonna blow you up. You are what's gonna change your situation. You are what's gonna take you to the next level.
The only thing that's gonna determine is the inside world. The things that you believe and the actions you take every day are what shape your destiny.
Through every dark night, there's a bright day after that. So no matter how hard it gets, stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.
We can choose to surrender, or we can choose to take a stand and fight. And you've just got to decide that my life is worth this kind of effort. And fight with everything in you, night and day, with every breath that you have. You must be patient, persistent, and positive no matter what. Because when you are negative, ladies and gentlemen, you're sending out negative energy and you're blocking your good. See, when people ask you, say, how you doing? Even if you're having some difficult time, say, I'm blessed and highly favored. Because anytime you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. And so I say to you, it's possible you can live your dream. If it's becoming a diamond, if it's having more, it's achieving more. It's possible you can live your dream. It's necessary that you have a plan of action, that you're resilient, that you stick to, that you have the vision and never give it up, that you become creative and relentless. And when life knocks you down, jump back up and say, it's not over until I win.
Download this video and audio by becoming a member at benlionelscott.com. Plus, get early access to all new content and hundreds of exclusive videos.